Welcome everyone to tonight's Twilight Walk Talk. My name is April Black and I am the Walk Manager for Apraxia Kids. Tonight I've got Scott Moran with the Arkansas Walk for Apraxia. Scott, welcome. Thank you for being with us tonight.
Thank you for having me.
It is our pleasure. So for this year's Apraxia Awareness Month, we wanted to focus on how as a community we give hope and how we also receive hope through the walk. Scott, how long have you been participating in the Walk for Apraxia, and how did you first get involved with it?
So this will be our eighth walk, counting the two COVID years. So this will be our eighth one. We started in 2016. And really with us, we started to suspect apraxia with Owen in the fall of 2015, and we just missed the 2015 walk. So we missed that, but we read about it. We saw some pictures on Facebook, connected with a local organization that was kind of in charge of the Arkansas walk.
Mm-hmm.
Formed some friendships. They actually had a little retreat, Apraxia retreat that they did where we learned a lot.
Right.
And so got connected with that and got involved starting in 2016. 2017, I was the assistant walk coordinator. 2018, I coordinated the walk. 2019, I was a volunteer outreach coordinator for Apraxia Kids. And last year, I was just kind of there to help. And then I said, I'm going to do it again this year.
Wow. Scott, you've been giving hope to people in your community for a very long time, and we really appreciate that. So, all walks, they follow a similar process. There's a registration time. There is the walk itself and the ceremony. What do you feel sets your walk maybe apart from another walk? What would you say is unique about your walk?
So I think, sometimes you say the word walk and you scare a few people away because they think, man, I'm going to have to walk 2 or 3 miles. And you're like, no, it's just what we say. It's not really a big walk. That's a small feature of our event. So in 2017, we started a little carnival theme, and we've kind of carried that on, and we just have the park we use. We set up a little midway. We set up tables on each side of a little midway area, and the kids can come and they can play games, win some tickets, get some prizes, and just have some fun. And that kind of sets our walk apart. We have a lot of community involvement in the past, a lot of community sponsors, and have tables and stuff set up and just information. And it's really, just kind of the way we do it. And then last year, for the first time, the city had really redone the park that we use and made it so much better. It's a brand new playground and some sensory things, and they've got a splash pad. So that's done nothing but enhance our event.
Yes. You did bring up a really good point. When I first found out that this was not a 5K, that we weren't expected to be in the most tip-top shape, that definitely made me more likely to participate.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to be shamed or anything. What do you love the most about your walk?
What I love the most is just the opportunity to build the community and connect the community to each other, to the other families of all different stages of the journey.
Mm-hmm.
You've got some that are brand new, and just today I had a woman comment that she's got a child that's maybe 7 or 8, and she heard another kid talk, and it was the first time she'd ever heard another kid with apraxia talk.
Yeah.
And so it's just connecting those families to each other, and then connecting them to an organization that will support them and provide them the information they need, and the support groups, and provide some resources. If they need a tablet, they can apply for that. They need to go to the conference, the national conference, want more information, we can steer them that way. So
Yeah, it is a great place to get resources, and Apraxia Kids definitely has a lot of resources to give. If someone is watching us tonight and they've never attended a Walk for Apraxia, what would you want them to know about the experience? How can they find hope for themselves by attending?
I would really want them to know that it can change your life. When we started, like I said, our first walk, it's so lonely when you're in the beginning stages of that Apraxia journey, and you don't feel like there's anybody that understands. Even your friends, they don't really understand as you tell them about it, because to understand it, you have to live it.
Yeah.
So I would encourage anybody to come to the walk, and because that's what it's all about. It's about seeing people that are in all different stages. In 2018, we had a guy come to our walk, and I knew his family growing up. They were friends all my life, and I never knew they had a child that had apraxia. And their child had graduated high school and was in the Air Force. So we had him come and we had him read the names of our stars, and just the families that were there to see that and see, you're so scared and you're wondering if your child's gonna make it, are they gonna overcome it?
Yeah.
And to see somebody who had graduated high school and was in there and played sports and was in the Air Force, reading those names, and it was a couple years later, I was at a Little League baseball game, and I had a family member come up from one of the stars that was there and told me that how much that meant to see that somebody that was at that stage of their journey, what it meant to them. So I would encourage anybody just to come out and be a part of it. I mean, it's wonderful.
Yes, thank you. Scott, one final question for you. What brings you back year after year as a walk coordinator or as a planning team member? What, because there is time that's involved with it. There is, work involved with it. What makes you come back year after year?
It's just everything I was saying. It just goes back to the opportunity to make a difference in somebody's life, to connect with somebody and give them hope. I mean, that's what, when we started this journey, we were so afraid, and we didn't, you just have so many things ahead of you, and you don't know if you're ever going to get to where you feel good. And as you just progress a day at a time, and you work through those things, just connecting with the families that are themselves new, and giving them hope, and letting them meet my son, who had now graduated from speech therapy. He still gets some occupational therapy, but man, he is it's remarkable to see how far he's come. And I want other families to see him and see not just him, see the other kids that are doing so great, and just be inspired and be hopeful. Because that's what it's all about. It's hope.
Yeah, that is what it's all about. And I agree with you. For the first time with Walk, I didn't feel alone in the journey. It's nice to be with our community. So, well, Scott, thank you so much for being with us tonight. We appreciate your time.
Thank you so very much. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Best wishes on your walk this year.
Thank you.